Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And I mentioned last time that we've got some special rewards to claim. Rewards because I entered a code. It came with the game. So yeah, I'm going to get these 2 things and 3 seeds of skill. Yeah, let's take a look at those real quick, because they looked kind of interesting. One said it restored HP, and the other says it restores MP. I'm not quite sure how that works. I don't know if you use it as an item, or you just have to have it equipped. Yeah, I'd imagine you can't just use it as an item. Maybe use it as an item in battle? I'm not daring enough to try that right now. Besides, we have a boss to fight. And as far as the Seeds of Skill, they're going to go with the other Seeds of Skill, and I'm probably going to be using those sometime soon. I'm kind of going against my normal theory of, hey, we have this thing that can permanently increase our stats or something along those lines. Why not use that sooner? That way you can enjoy the benefits of said increase for a longer duration of the game. The issue I'm facing right now is I'm not sure where I want those benefits to go. If I want it to go to Jace or Jade. It'll be one of those 2, because they're the ones that seem to have the most things that I want to get off of their skill board. But of course I don't want to start using those Seeds of Skill unless I can use them and immediately get some of the stuff that I want. You know? Now we have a battle. Well, good. I needed a warm-up fight. Alright. Serena's gonna go first. We do have some new items to try. Not for Serena. Sure, she got a critical hit. Now let's take out that Manic. Okay, now Rab has some new items. We can use the Lightning Staff and the Cautery Sword. Go with the Lightning Staff. That did some decent damage. It looks like the Zap spell. I'll take you out, because I don't really care about your Kabuff. Although apparently it affects Jade a bit more. See, I don't know, maybe Jade just doesn't have the punching power that Jace has for as far as a single hit goes. I mentioned it before that I feel like there's this weird level between defense and attack, where if you get so much attack, you're just going to completely punch through these defensive types, but if you fall under that, you're going to do like pathetic damage. And I think that's kind of what we saw there. Jace had the power to punch through and deal 30 damage, and then Jade only does 13 with both her claws. Yeah. Anywho, we have to go help these guys fight the Tentacular.
These must be the gallant squid hunters. I wonder which ones are blushing husband to be.
Oh boy.
Yoo-hoo! Over here! Excuse me, which one of you big brave boys is Kai?
Okay, I've been out on boats. I know for a fact there's no way that you're going to be able to hear each other at those distances.
A good view? I love you.
No way. Don't even try to.
Above you? Look out! Up there!
What are we supposed to... Oh my. Exactly what could we have done about that? Uh-oh. Hey, look. Conveniently, it's the thing we came to kill.
To be kidding.
Largle, Argle, Argle. And we have boss fight music. Alright, so we have Mr. Tentacular here. Apparently he can use his tentacles to block, so we're gonna have to take out the right and left tentacles first. My goodness. We'll take out that one specifically. Jade has fallen and can't get up, is knocked down from that other slam. So we have 3 targets in this battle, the Mr. Tentacular himself, and then his left and right tentacles. We're going to start by buffing the defense of the party. I feel that would be productive. And unfortunately, this isn't going to hit everyone. It didn't do terrible damage. It doesn't do as much damage as Zam, so we'll probably be switching to that here soon. Alright, you... Yeah, we're gonna start the healing train here. Actually, what you want to do in this battle is use Flame Slash. I don't know why Flame Slash does more, but when I use a fire... I think I try the Cautery Sword from... what's his name? Rab. And it's not as impressive. Did I even try that? Okay, that hurt. Oh no, I try Zam next. Okay, what you want to do in this, you do want to take out the tentacles because they're going to block the, I don't think they can block magic. Oh gosh. Okay, this whole thing needs to stop before people die. Okay, the ideal strategy for this is you want to use 2 Ka-buffs with, Serenity. Is her name even Serena? Why was I thinking Serenity? Oh my gosh, I'm just all out of sorts today. It's all these tentacles. Yeah, see, I tried the fire, and then it does pathetic damage. But yet, Jace's Flame Slash does more than that. By the way, speaking of Jace's abilities, one thing that I fully intended to grab, that I should be grabbing right now, or before this battle, was Falcon Slash, which would let him do a double attack for 4 MP, which would be even better than this. Yeah, I don't understand why Flame Slash is dealing more damage than his normal attack does, but yet the fire spell from the Cautery Sword doesn't do crap for damage. Whatever. And then I go into, I see what else we have here, and I'm like, oh, we have this, Right as Rain. So this is exactly what you want to do. You want to get 2 Ka-buffs going, and then get this, get the Right as Rain so you recover, HP every turn. Because then when you do that, like, his smashes there will only do, like, 5 to 8 damage each hit instead of, you know, the 13, 14 he was getting here and there. But I'm still focused on healing right now because I kind of don't want people to die. I think there's even some parts where we're going to have Rab do some healing. Rab and or Jace. But while his tentacles are down, this is where you want to be going all out at him. But anyways, if you get the double Ka-buff going, you can actually have enough of a boost where, I mean, you're still going to take more damage from, like, his cold breath attack and such, but enough damage where you can have pretty much all your characters just focusing on offense during that time, especially while the other tentacles are down. Oh, here we go. Because he can also regenerate them. I don't know if there's a limit to how many times he can regenerate them or how quickly he will, because the next time I take them out will be the last time that we take out the tentacles. Of course, having all my team asleep, and I'm checking for abilities here. Serena does not have an ability to fix this. I mean, I could take in Sylvando, and I think he has an ability, but you know what I've been trying to do with our characters here. So we're gonna fight through this. We're sticking it out with the main 4 that we have here. So instead I go for an agility buff, so we get our turns sooner. And hopefully get out of this sooner. Yeah, that attack will also do less if we get a second layer of Ka buff. Because I think 1 layer of Ka buff just gives everyone a 25% boost, and the second layer would bring her up to 50% defense boost. I'm not impressed with that. But when he revives his tentacles, they don't seem to revive with full health either. Ow. Let's see, the healing the right as rain is... It's healing off most of the damage that they're doing. But yeah, once you get those defense boosts up, especially that right as rain, very useful ability. Another reason that I'm enjoying Rab. But right now we didn't make sure people don't die.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
And I'm picking to heal Serena here because Rab's going to heal up the next time he gets a turn. Yeah. So he would have had more HP than Serena. I guess it didn't really matter because we gotta heal both. And you can see Rab's healing is not quite as good, but yeah, it's more than passable. At least for where we're at in the game. Alright, at this point I'm just like trying to figure out what to do with Serena. And like, yeah, let's go for another one of these. Because offensively, Whoosh isn't going to do much to this guy. I mean, in theory, I could probably be sending the magic attacks back at Tentacular, and then just have our physical fires, but I'd rather just focus on eliminating the tentacles. Now that the tentacles are eliminated, yeah, we're going to have to reestablish our reign. But this is the part where you really want to be going all out. So between our defense boost and our passive healing, and getting occasionally nice critical hits there, we're going to be doing pretty good. Yeah, you can just see it's not worth it to even do that with Serena. Yeah, that just did pathetic damage, and we're going to heal all that off with Right's Rain. That's a very nice defensive combination we have there with Serena and Rab. I must say, I am really enjoying this party lineup. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be my party lineup for the remainder of the game. At least whenever possible. Unless something else drastic changes, but I'm not expecting it to at this point. That was kind of cool, but it didn't deal damage, and that upset me. It did stun him, but you know that bosses have the double attack, so yeah, the one attack he's stunned, and the second attack he does his attack. Now, I wonder if maybe that first attack that we stunned would have been his regenerate the tentacles thing. And maybe that's why this tentacle-less period is lasting longer? It's just a theory. Another critical hit would be really useful there, Jade. Although, as much as she has been critting in this fight alone, I kind of want to now prioritize getting some more critical hit boosts with the claws, because there are some of those abilities. One is like a increase in critical hits by 6%. You may not think that's a whole lot, but when it's already high, yeah. I certainly wouldn't mind if like 1 out of every 4 or 5 hits ends up being a critical hit. We establish some more buffs because, well, Serena doesn't have much else to do. Oh look, there's some damage that needs to be healed, kind of. Let's just keep going at it. Its HP is going down. Ooh, critical spell. And he's dead.
Ah, not bad at all.
Hooray. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of experience and gold. Again, not complaining. And yeah, some people better be leveling up off of that.
Dog yet.
And Rab actually learns more heal. It will, well, it'll heal us more than mid-heal. It's still a single target spell. At this point in the game, I'd like to be getting the group healing. Although that Right as Rain is pretty useful. But healing, 24 HP each turn for several turns is going to become not as useful. And we get this thing unlocked. It's dual wielding. Are they just giving dual wielding to like every character? That's certainly what it's starting to feel like. I am not going to be going for dual wielding on Jace because I like him being able to equip a shield. I mentioned this before. If I was going to dual wield, instead of dual wielding, I would have gone down the greatsword path. And Jade, the next thing I want to go for, though, for Jade is the Hawkeye skill, because that makes it so that attack doesn't miss, which will be great next time we run into metal monsters. And for Rab, I want to get him more... Yeah, I want to get him this. So that way he's auto-recovering some MP after battle. I know it's not much, but... And I'm still trying to beeline it to the Zing Stick. So I can get a reliable revival spell. Reliable revival. That's interesting death sound. And everybody celebrates because we did all the work for them.
Thank you, thank you! Darlings, it was nothing, really!
Well, yeah, you didn't have to do anything.
Mahalo. Whoever you people are, I can't thank you enough. But I can sure feed you enough. Tonight we're gonna have a luau to remember, and you're gonna be the guests of honor. Get ready to drink, dance, and fill your belly with fish till you fall down. Come one, come all to Lanalulu.
That was actually kind of a long boss fight. I wasn't expecting it to last that long. I mean, the last couple didn't. I guess it's good that we had the boss fight towards the beginning of the video and not get to the 20-minute mark and go, hey, I have a boss fight, and then have it last 15 minutes. Of course, if that ever does happen, I could just leave off the boss fight, cut it out mid-fight in the middle of like where a dire turn looks like, oh, my characters are low on health or whatnot. And this guy, he wrote a song. Good for him. Okay, I don't care about this party. let's just advance the plot. I'm not much of a party person in general. It's just not my type of environment. I'm too much of an introvert for that. I go to a party and I'm like, do I know anybody here? And if I don't, I'm just like completely awkward. If I do, they're like the only people that I want to talk to.
And where'd you
So
think you
yeah,
were
I'm
going?
more interested in advancing the plot than going to parties.
You're off to look for Kai, aren't you?
Yeah,
Well,
well,
I'm coming
duh.
with you.
Oh, you don't like parties either. Okay.
Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in. Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something?
Haha.
Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you.
What is with all this? Hey, let's join it. Now, I'm starting to feel like we're going to get into some fights or something, because now we have, like, two specific party members, Jade and Veronica, coming with us, and we're going to look for Kai, and the rest of our team is off doing whatever. And so the game ends up setting up this feeling that we're going to have some sort of battle or some sort of encounter with just the three characters that we have. And no, there's absolutely no combat involved in this. Absolutely none. Are you Kai? No, you're not. You're a cat. So yeah, he's over here working on the boat. Trying to get a good look at him. He's got that hat on and... So, let's tell him about the mermaid.
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Lanalulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kainoa. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
Oh yeah, we heard that.
Yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any longer.
Oh,
That's what I'm
shut
trying
up,
to tell you.
Veronica.
It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa. It all happened 50 years ago, and it happened just like my ma tells it. But the story didn't end there.
Oh, we're about to hear more of the
10
story.
years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all four of them because she couldn't have Kainoa.
Do mermaids even have the power to
So they
create
lit
storms?
torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw.
He turned
He'd
into a
been
mermaid?
living all alone for the last 10 years. But there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water.
why are they blue in that picture? That's never really explained, and it just kind of throws off my interpretation, my thoughts at the time when I was watching this, or playing this. What's cutscene? I was watching it. Just like I'm watching it now.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen.
Okay, relax.
If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her. Meet me on Saikiki Beach.
So it was the grandpa she's been waiting. She must have been waiting for a long time, and given how she still looks pretty young, I'm gonna guess that mermaids live a lot longer than humans do. No, that's not post-commentary spoilers, that's what I was thinking. So, I will see you guys next time, and we go to Saikiki Beach.